36. He looks to lead the field down to turn number 1. Rich Heberger dropping back to the runner-up spot with car number 64. After that, looks as though it's the 94 of Charles Bailey III from Ledyard. He's holding on to the 3rd position. And it's Bud Keeney in the 77X, Andy Skinner in the 98. Car number 89, that's for Stinky Morgan. The field works side by side, bumper to bumper through the turns. It continues to be Howard Gernhardt up in front. Here comes Charles Bailey III in the 94. Bailey looking down low. He looks to challenge for 2nd as he looks to put Rich Heberger back to 3rd. Andy Skinner running 4th. Stinky Morgan tags the front stretch. Armco barrier continues on his way, but the rest of the field bunches up right behind Stinky Morgan. Car going around on the backstretch. It looks as though it's Jeff Cook in the 63 Connecticut. Out of turn number 4, the field looks to click off lap number 3 as Charles Bailey III looks to close on in on Howard Gernhardt's number 36. Jeff Cook has the 63 Connecticut fired up as we continue to run under green. It just be Howard Gernhardt in the 36, the 94, Charles Bailey III, the 98 of Andy Skinner, and the 64 of Rich Heberger. It's Bud Keeney in the 77X and the 73X for Scott Haig. Main event for the Limited Sportsman. It continues to be Howard Gernhardt and Charles Bailey III. Bailey looking up high in turn number 3. Gernhardt caught down low with the 36. Out of turn number 4, it's Howard Gernhardt and Charles Bailey side by side. They work their way down into turn number 1. Gernhardt has the low group. That seems to be the faster route around the 1/3 mile oval in this main event. The back of the pack running 2 and 3 wide as they look to get in proper racing room. Howard Gernhardt continues to lead Charles Bailey. Andy Skinner running 3rd. Bud Keeney now up to the 4th spot. Rich Heberger running 5th. And Scott Haig in the 73X. And it looks as though it's a 33 of Tracy Kernazik. Trouble breaking out over in turn number 1. It looks as though the 78X of John Connell, the 32 of Skip Bruning, the 82 of Mike Holdridge, and one other on turn number 3. Safety vehicle off the speedway on the backstretch. Out of turn number 4, Howard Gernhardt looks to lead the field down to the start and finish line. Andy Skinner, the man on the move with the 98. He pulls up alongside the 94, Charles Bailey III. Bud Keeney running in that 4th position with the 77X. That's Rich Heberger battling with another automobile. Halfway marker out this time by. It's 8 down, 7 laps remaining. Scott Haig now breaking out into the top 5 with the 73X. Rich Heberger battling with the 33 of Tracy Kernazik. Then it's a 9 of Eric Webster, the 88 of Rodney Brown, as they're all working up in the top 10. Lap number 9 coming up this time by continues to be Howard Gernhardt, Charles Bailey III, Andy Skinner, and Bud Keeney. Bailey taking a peek up high with the 94. He looks to challenge for the lead out of turn number 4, but Gernhardt gets the bite out of turn number 4. But now Bailey comes to light as Charles Bailey III pulling right up alongside Howard Gernhardt through turns 1 and 2. Bailey has the nose of the 94 out front of the 36 of Howard Gernhardt as a brand new leader looks to emerge, but Gernhardt battling back down low with the 36. Side by side at the line is Charles Bailey III. Gernhardt running 2nd. He's caught down low, car up in the marbles. Looks to be the 40 of Paul Dorothy. Caution is out on the speedway for car number 1 for Scott Cook. As Cook looks to be backing up off the speedway. Caution wind him up down the backstretch into turn number 3. Scoreboard shows 11 laps down, 4 laps remaining. Out of turn number 4, Charles Bailey III wins the drag race down to turn number 1. Gernhardt settling back down to the runner-up spot, now being challenged by Andy Skinner, as Skinner looks to take over the runner-up spot with the 98. 3 cars battling for the 3rd position is Howard Gernhardt, battling with Bud Keeney, and it looks as though it's a 33 of Tracy Kernazik. Keeney now up to the 3rd spot with the 77X. Kernazik back up to the 4th spot with the 33. That's Bobby Bruce in the 05, and it looks as though Howard Gernhardt in the 36. 2 to go marker out this time by scoreboard. About to be clicked off to show lap number 13 as Charles Bailey III leads the 98 of Andy Skinner in the 77X of Bud Keeney. dovetail down the back stretch into turn number 3. The 9 of Eric Webster, the next car in line. White flag out, final time around the 1/3 mile oval. Bud Keeney tackles with the 98 of Andy Skinner. Skinner caught up high, Keeney down low, as Bud Keeney having a very strong evening tonight. Darren Thomas in trouble with the 26 Connecticut. Another car involved. It looks so maybe the 82 of Mike Holdridge, as that'll bring out yet another caution, as we were just 1 lap shy of the finish.
Today with car number 98, runs on the outside of that front row. Charles Bailey III is down on the inside as the field. Ready to pedal the metal off that 4th turn for the final 2 circuits. Green flag is waving. It's a real drag race off the 4th turn. Side by side, they head up into turn number 1. Skinner is on the outside. Charles Bailey is on the inside. Side by side is the order of the day down the back straightaway. Into turn 4, the 2 drivers remain almost equal, but at the line it's Charles Bailey III by a half a foot. Skinner able to battle back on the outside once again as they smoke the tires, looking for traction down the 300-foot long back straightaway. Charles Bailey down on the inside, looking for his second one of the year as Andy Skinner loops it up in turn number 4. Halfway around, the checkered flag is flying, and it looks as though Charles Bailey III is down across the line, victorious for the 2nd time this season. Bud Keeney, car number 77X, gets the runner-up honors. Joey Coates, car number 12X, unofficially finishing in the 3rd spot. And as soon as the scorers get this one worked out, we'll pass along the final finish. But again, there will be no victory lane ceremonies, as we have a little mechanical difficulties. Well, I guess they call them technical difficulties, as there's no microphone available down in victory lane.